Okay, so for our sixth grade Elevate groups, we are now moving away from whole numbers and into reading and writing decimals. So, again, yet another lesson that is going to place strong emphasis on the place value chart. When you are printing out the place value chart, make sure that it is one with the space for decimals. We don't want the whole number place value chart because it's not going to be beneficial for us. So we're going to spend the first 3 minutes with our intro, right? Breaking down for students the three different parts of how to say a number that contains a decimal. So, one second. It tells us to write the number, and I'm looking at the highlighted piece in yellow in the middle. It says to write the number name, write the whole number part, right? So the whole number part is what's before the decimal. So you want to ask students, how do we say the number that's before the decimal? Students will say, 45, okay? Then it says, write the decimal point as the word and. So we're not going to say points. We're not going to say decimal. We're going to say and whenever we see the decimal point. The next piece in writing the number name, or in Eureka it says writing in word form, is to write the decimal part. So what comes after the decimal? Let me use a different color. So how do we say this number right here? Students will say 632. And then the last piece is to write the place of the last decimal digit. So because the last digit is 2 and it's in the thousands place, we want to say the word thousands. So this number would be read as 45 and 632 thousands. So then it says another way to write a number is in expanded form, right? Using multiplication and place value. So essentially, expanded form accounts for the digits and what place they are in on the place value chart. So because our first digit is a 4 and it's in the tens place, we would say that 4 is 4 times 10. And then our next digit is a 5 and it's in the ones place. We'll say 5 times 1. Next digit is a 6 in the tenths place, and we know that a tenth is written as 1 over 10, so that 6 is in the tenths place. The 3 is in the hundredths place, and the 2 is in the thousandths place. Right? So we're essentially writing a multiplication sentence for each place in the place value chart. And then when we add up each of those multiplication sentences, that is what equals our number. Right? So 4 times 10 is 40, plus 5 gives me the 45, right? So when I add up all those multiplication sentences, it will give me this number right here. So please ensure today that as students are working on writing in expanded form, that they are not forgetting their multiplication sentences or their addition signs. You can go ahead and skip this question right here and launch into your turn and talk down here. So you've modeled for students how to say the number during the introduction. Go ahead and take 2 minutes, turn and talk with your buddy. How would you say this number below? And so students should say it's read as 81 and 476 thousandths. Obviously, it's right here, so tell students, do not look. Some of them may cheat, but we want to get a good sense of, hey, do they understand the skill and the different parts, right? And so then you'll jump into your 4-minute teacher model, showing students how to write the number in expanded form. So the 2 and 2/10 has already been done for you. The 9 ones has already been done for you. So you're going to be showing students how to specifically go through the decimal piece and then how to put all of it together to create the expanded form for that standard form. And then you'll have a whole class discussion to identify some error analysis that Marco did, paying specific attention to his place value error. Then we'll give students about 10 minutes out of volume level 1 to work on questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 12, right? Tell students to skip questions 6, 10, and 11 because that's what we are going to look at for our exit ticket for today. So question 6 really identifies whether students know how to write the number in word form. Question 10, do they know how to write it in expanded form? And then question 11, do they know how to write the number in standard form?